Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Goonies World. I am Johnny Farrow, also known as Sean. And with me, as always, is Meanie, also known as Ryan.
Hello.
And we also, as always, have Goonie himself, also known as Colin.
Hello.
And we are joined once again by the good Dr. H, also known as Zach.
That's me.
And once again, Ryan will be guiding us through another horrific adventure of Shadow of the Demon Lord, and hopefully we won't all die.
Which was not a shot at Ryan, mind you.
No, just the horrific, horrific
Yeah.
nature of the game world, where I'm told you can shit yourself to death through spells, although that has not happened to us yet.
No, not yet. I should probably mention, I told you you had found an alertness potion at some point, and it's kind of I guess you just know what it is, but it's got like a milky white liquid, and upon quaffing it, you make perception challenge rolls with one boon for 2d6 hours. So just FYI.
Oh. Well, I would, Tegan would open up the hatch and quaff that guy down right now, probably.
Well, Tegan is...
Oh, yeah, we're asleep. Never mind.
Yeah, we're still asleep in the luxurious pillow room.
He will dream about doing that then. So,
so when we left our fair adventurers off, they had fallen asleep in a magical chamber that caused them to fall asleep and have strange dreams. But it doesn't take too long, and of course your sense of time, you have none really. No sense of how long it takes. But eventually you're apparently teleported out of there, and you all slowly begin to wake up.
Hey, whose hand is that? Wait, I'm Dirk.
Oh, hey, whoa, I thought that was a pillow. Sorry about that. Hey.
Belly only, guy. Belly only.
You're resorting to your old profession again.
Well,
I thought
hey,
you were
I
past that.
am, but in my sleep, what can I do? I'm sleeping.
I'm very flattered, but not that.
I better not see any exchange of money between you two.
Won't see any exchange of money or fluids or anything, believe me.
And you find yourselves, as you awaken, in a very cluttered room. Now it's the same cylindrical shape as most of the other rooms that you've been in this bizarre tower, but this one is just jammed full, like a hoarder of ancient furniture has just stacked it in here, and there's like narrow twisty paths through the furniture, but I mean just navigating it is going to be almost maze-like. And you see at the center of the room a bronze ladder descending from the ceiling into the furniture pile, or furniture mess, and it just comes straight down right in the middle of the chamber. You think you could probably get to it, following these twisty passages eventually. If you're so inclined.
Now that we're awake, Tegan will quaff said alertness potion for 7 hours. You said 2d6, right?
Correct.
So 7 hours. He's got some extra eagle eyes on him. So we'll start here. Looking through, we see that one way up and out of the room. I think Tegan like to kind of look around, maybe some of the piles of junk or piles of furniture or whatever, and see if there are just other ways in the walls, different ways to move about the room, to look around, look through the stuff. Seems odd that there would just be a random maze of furniture in the room.
Yeah, is it all like? Is it what's the condition of the furniture?
It is all old and decaying.
Yeah. Some kind of junk room. Something.
Probably not safe to climb on this stuff. Otherwise, I'd climb up there and just hop over to the ladder. But I probably get the feeling this stuff's too rickety to like climb up and walk around on top of, right?
Yeah, in general, you feel like if you attempted to do that, most of these pieces are in such a state of decay and disrepair that it would just collapse.
Are there drawers or things of that in the furniture, or?
Well, make a perception roll with 2 banes.
Roll 2 banes. Oh, stay on the table.
Plus the boon, of course, from your potion.
Yep. Okay, so that's 2. I only had 2d6 out, so this is my boon, so that's a 12, a 10 total.
So exactly what you needed, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't come across any drawers.
Do you see any armoires? I really am looking for a good deal on them, and maybe I could find them here.
I ain't helping you carry that out of here.
On the way out.
You do find, Tegan, in fairly, relative to the rest of the furniture, in fairly good repair, a wardrobe.
Oh.
And in the door handle of the wardrobe, you see a silver medallion, and it's got like a chain attached to it, which is, kind of looped through the door handle of the wardrobe.
I call dibs on the wardrobe.
Oh, hey, you wanted an armoire. This is a wardrobe, completely different.
Well,
know your furniture, man.
Why don't you see what's in there?
Why don't you step back for a second? Let me do something real quick. See what I can pick up. Tegan would like to sense magic. A sphere within 5-yard radius of him. He can sense if there are any ongoing magic effects and what points they originate from, and use that around this wardrobe with the weird medallion on the front of it.
So I'm imagining it sort of like infrared, like infravision,
Sure.
Vaguely like that. And yes, the wardrobe, other than the general background glow of magic emanating from everywhere in this place, the wardrobe specifically is glowing, and as is the medallion.
Any sort of sense what type of magic that would be?
You feel like, and you've sensed this a lot since entering this place, the wardrobe seems to have a teleporty vibe about it.
Maybe an elvish vibe.
Oh, well, that's everywhere, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no harm could come of taking this medallion, clearly. So Tegan will reach out and grab it. And
That's
get a
certainly
better
not how you got your mutations, I'm sure.
No. Absolutely nothing like this at all.
So you grab the medallion and chain, and you see that the face has been carved to resemble a grinning fairy. And do you put the medallion on?
Well, yeah. Why not? I'm a medallion kind of guy. Tegan's a very regal gentleman who would be honored to wear such a medallion.
Yeah, set off the belly down below,
Yeah.
You need a
It's
little
too
bling on
flashy.
there.
It's too flashy for me.
Yeah, you're more of a subtle type
Well, I'm just
with that skull mask.
It's really gonna set off the silver hue of my skin. I'm sure, So
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you are bling. You don't need bling. You're walking bling.
You know what's better than some bling? More bling. So.
Yeah.
More bling. And as soon as you put the medallion on, so you quaffed the alertness potion earlier and felt immediately more alert. And when you put the medallion on, you feel even more alert. In fact, you feel like you've just had, a quadruple shot of espresso and a 32-ounce mug of coffee.
Meth.
You're alert as fuck.
That's right. Hey, oh my gosh, guys. Oh, there's dirt everywhere. Oh my gosh.
He's on the dungeon meth.
Dirk, what's on your pants? Buddy. Oh, no. Oh my
He
gosh.
sees everything. I'm going to have to use him for my inquisiting.
I'm going to open the wardrobe.
Yeah, if we can
you
focus this manic energy, we could get something here.
You open the door to the wardrobe, revealing a bunch of old, moldering fur coats.
Oh. Are they moth-eaten?
They don't seem to be moth-eaten. They just seem to be deteriorating from age.
Like the
I think
fur
we should
is
go in-
shedding.
I think we should go inside and have some tea with Mr. Tumnus. That's what I think.
I'm in the mood for some Turkish delight.
Actually, it's too bad these are moldering, because I think a fur coat would look great on me,
I mean, how moldering? Maybe you could still wear one.
There you go, with the fumigation and whatever. I'm very vain. I could never be seen in a, That's why I wear this fine outfit I'm wearing now, with the pointy shoes and whatnot, and the skinny pants.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good point.
Oh,
good
yeah.
point.
Well, what sort of fur is it? That's the question. This could be beastman fur or something.
Yeah, it could be back hair. You never know. like a back hair robe. I can't think of anything worse, but I did.
Yeah, you have put that in my mind now. That is hard to imagine.
Well, obviously, I think you ought to go in there and inquisit just exactly what the situation is.
Inquisits fur coats? You think they're still alive?
I don't know. I mean,
just take an inquisitive nature,
yeah, maybe you should climb in there,
Well, I will. Are they hanging on like coat hangers or anything? Or
Yes.
yeah, I'll take one of those off the rack and examine it.
Okay. You take it off the rack, and even the act of just messing with it causes it to kind of, collapse into pieces.
Yeah. This is ancient. Hope none of us are allergic. I will. I don't want to put this old thing on.
No, you don't.
No.
But move over. Let me take a look in there, see if there's anything behind it.
So you're entering the wardrobe then, Tegan?
Okay. Sure. Tegan went in his heightened state of alertness would at least poke his head in there to see if there's maybe secret compartments or things that we haven't noticed yet.
Right behind you, pal.
You don't see any.
I better crawl in to see if there might be something hiding in the back there.
Do you want us to close the door after you enter?
You've been waiting to do that this whole time, haven't you?
I don't get stuck out here with the Inquisitor. No offense. I know we all made good friends last time.
I just didn't know if you wanted some privacy in there. That's all. I was thinking as a friend.
Well, so you're crawling in. Are you going to let them close the door behind you?
Sure.
So Tegan crawls into this wardrobe. Who's going to close the door?
Goodbye. We'll close it.
As soon as the door is closed, a glowing blue portal opens at the back of the wardrobe.
Hey guys, there's a portal. Another portal in here. If you want
What color? Blue?
Blue, yes. Blue portal.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
This is the way out.
It's either that or go look for that ladder, and that.
I mean, I could look up the. Well, if I push the. Sorry.
Days and days to find that ladder. We'd be stuck in here. This is the most easy way out.
Yeah, it's true. A portal brought us in here. Makes sense that a portal would take us out of here.
Go through it, and then we'll open the door and follow you.
Oh, why don't we open the door first?
All right. I thought that might make the blue light disappear if I did that. Let me try it out. I open the door.
And indeed, opening the door causes the portal to disappear.
How many people can fit in the wardrobe at once?
3 very friendly people. Let's get it. Come on.
I would say 3 very. It would be just a bit of a squeeze, but yes.
Can we close it from the inside?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, in we go.
It's about time we all got to know each other better.
Right
So
in here.
It's nuts to butts in the wardrobe.
Yeah, and I'm at buckle height too, so that's no fun for me.
No. Yeah, me too. The Inquisitor's a very happy man now.
And you pull the door closed behind you, and once again, the glowing blue portal appears at the back of the wardrobe.
Let's go into the light.
Yeah.
At the same time,
On 3.
holding hands.
On 3.
Wait, no, it's
or 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go. That's what it
1,
is.
2, 3,
But,
go. Okay.
Let's
hold
that'll
ha-
be the default position from now on.
Okay.
Hold hands.
Yeah, that seems
Sure.
appropriate. All right, in case we get separated.
Sure.
All right, so holding hands, you begin going through the portal, and you are teleported to a cold, snowy forest.
Oh my.
No.
Oh no.
And a strange-looking creature with like the torso of a man. No,
You're full of shit. I knew that.
Okay,
somebody said Narnia.
I believe
I
you.
had to see how long I could-
Yeah,
I had to see
I
how
thought,
long.
well, maybe they're gonna make some like Narnia jokes here.
Right, like we pop out and there's Narnia demons shitting on us everywhere or something like that. Yeah.
I would not put that past Rob. But no, in fact, that was all bullshit. And instead, you find yourselves in another of these cylindrical chambers, and this one is filled with bright light emanating from the center of the room. And it's almost like a planetarium in here, and you could see images of stars and planets that seem to almost move across the ceiling and the walls. And there's a sort of strange-looking tripod in the center of the room, and seated in it is this glowing orb, which is apparently the source of the light, and also the sort of source of the planetarium effect.
I've never seen so many stars. This is amazing.
My God, it's full of stars. Hey, listen here. I don't know. This is strange stuff.
Oh, and one thing I should also mention, because you did leave the wardrobe door closed when you left, and because that door is closed, there is another blue portal on the wall of this room.
All right.
Derek, why don't you go touch that light? See what happens.
Which light? The portal light or the light with the...
No, the light on the tripod.
Yeah, the planet shooting light here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll go take a nice close look at it. And
Yes, we look before we touch. We don't just go groping things automatically.
You could lick it. And
Well,
see
you
what
do.
happens.
Yeah, I could lick it.
No,
I could- the
go
sense of
straight.
twice.
Don't go straight to licking. Have you guys not learned anything?
Yeah,
We-
well,
we
I could
just
go up and ask
observe.
it. Yeah. Could go
We
up and ask it
observe
how
first.
many nipples it's got or whatever. All right, I've been observing you. Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna lay my hand on it.
So you approach the orb, and it almost looks like there's a magical flame that's the source of the light burning in the orb, but you lay your hand on it, and it is cool to the touch. If it is a magical fire, it's not a hot magical fire.
You are the chosen one.
Is it within? Is it the actual fire itself, or is that encased inside something?
Yeah, it's encased inside the orb,
So the orb could be taken.
potentially.
Yeah, and it looks rather lucrative to me. Yeah,
Looks like of great research for me. So
yeah. So you're gonna research yourself into another tentacle, my friend. But let's let's just give it a nice little lift. Let me see if I can get 2 hands under there. Let me see what I can do here. Couldn't hurt. I mean, I don't see what bad could happen.
So you put both hands on the orb and lift it out of the tripod, and the light goes out.
No.
In your eyes.
And when it does, another portal appears opposite the one that was already here when you arrived.
what color is that one?
It is also blue.
Okay.
So if you put the orb back on the tripod, does it light back up and the portal disappear?
I don't know. Let's find out.
So you place the orb back on the tripod, and indeed, the light once again, the fire ignites within it, explaining this planetarium on the wall and ceilings, and the portal that opened closes, disappears.
Is there any sort of while we got the planetarium up, take a quick look at it, especially with my heightened sense of awareness. Is there any sort of, does it look like the normal stars? Do they kind of like modified or changed, or is there anything special or unique about that?
Go ahead and make that perception roll. With all the boons and everything.
Okay, so that is a 14 before Banes. It's still 2 Banes.
No, this was baneless.
Okay, no, it was just 14 then.
Well, that is a success. And so something seems off about it to you. It's almost as if perhaps this was the position of the stars and planets in ancient times or something like that.
This is clearly the precession of the equinoxes, as they call it. My training has taught me that. So we can
So that would
determine
that would probably
what
mean
age
this,
it was.
yeah, this place was pretty old then, huh?
It certainly seems that way, yeah.
Is the tripod movable?
The tripod appears to be securely attached to the floor.
What we need to do is we put something of equal weight on the tripod while grabbing the orb, which will still allow for that portal to... wait, I think...
Wait,
I've
now
got
if we
that
take
wrong.
the orb, if we take the orb, the portal opens. The other portal opens.
Yes.
All right. Well, hey, let's just just pick up the orb and walk to the second portal.
Yes, we don't need any... Yes, it's so easier. I made it harder in my mind, but it's so easy to just take the orb and walk through the portal.
What's the floor of this place?
It is the same sort of opalescent alabaster substance that is every other room, basically.
Would you call it earth or stone?
Stone.
So, how heavy does that tripod look?
The tripod itself doesn't look like it's very heavy.
It's just affixed.
It's just affixed to the floor.
Well, Tegan would like to use however many castings he needs to of his Shape Earth and Stone spell, which allows him to mold stone into soft clay temporarily. To mold where it's affixed to the floor into soft clay so that we can pull the tripod off and take it with us.
Okay, you can do that, and the tripod indeed is not very heavy at that point.
Great.
Although I should mention that lifting the tripod off of the ground, off the floor, does not extinguish the light.
So as long as the light is on the tripod, it's still lit up.
Correct, yeah, as long as the orb is there, it remains lit.
We could open up a planetarium,
Yeah.
back in the city.
It's a revenue stream.
Planetarium of the ancient world,
Well, that also means that we can continue to make it light up so I can further research what's going on here when we get out. So,
Or this would be great lighting for like a club or a tavern,
we can do both those things.
Yeah.
Well, so which one we going through? The new one or the old
I like the
one?
second one. I like the new one because it seems associated with this thing.
Door number 2. I like it.
I agree.
So is somebody going to remove the orb from the tripod?
Yes, I will be the orb bearer.
All right, and Tegan's got the tripod,
Yeah.
I believe.
Mm-hmm.
With the plan to open a nightclub. And
Tegan's already called.
Slash planetarium. It could be
Tegan
There you go.
is already. Tegan's already known as the tripod. Kidding.
Okay, so Dirk grabs the orb and, of course, lifts it out of the tripod, and of course the light goes out, and the second portal appears. And as you approach the second portal, you note that it's not actually, possibly, maybe not a portal. Because behind it, there's a staircase going up.
We have been bamboozled.
Oh, we have found the secret stairs.
Yeah, but secret stairs, that's good. Secret stairs, that's always good.
That's right. Nothing bad ever happens after you go up a set of secret stairs.
Well,
Just
at
go
least
on
you
record.
know.
Say that now.
At least you know where you're going. You're going up. You walk through
Right.
a portal, it could be anywhere.
There's clearly something of monetary value or power up there. That's the only reason you hide it behind a secret staircase. So
Yeah, or deep
Let's go.
shame. Possibly shame. But, yeah, I say we go. And Inquisitor, after you.
All right. Which direction do the stairs go?
Up.
they go up.
Nice. All right. I will go.
So the Inquisitor, Randolphus, begins going up the stairs. Are you going cautiously?
Yeah.
Very well.
Along with us right behind him, I assume. Probably Dirk, then Tegan in the back.
Yeah.
So you guys climb the stairs, and once again find yourselves in one of these cylindrical rooms. And of course, you know, there's the stairs down, but you don't see any other obvious way out, I should say. And much like the previous room, in the center of the room is a bronze cradle with 5 legs. It's not a tripod this time, it's got 5 legs. And seated within it, or upon it, is a sphere apparently made of crystals, very similar. Well, I mean, it's not very similar. It's just by virtue of the fact that it's a sphere sitting in a thing.
Right.
Anyway. But rather than a magical fiery light, this sphere is, first of all, it's much larger. It's like 3 times the size of the glowy orb. And within this one, you can see wisps of blue smoke swirling around inside it. And opposite this bronze cradle and sphere, behind it from your perspective, there are 5 statues of well-armored elf warriors standing against the wall.
Gross.
Are they nude?
No, under the armor they probably are. Maybe. You don't
Better
know.
make sure. You better make sure.
Better inquisite. Go get it.
I just want to make sure there's nothing lewd going on.
You know them elves.
Yes.
Very
Perfect. All of them.
frolicsome. Very frolicsome.
Well, I am mesmerized by this sphere. I just can't seem to take my eyes off of it, and I kind of keep walking closer to it, and just trying to see if it's just mist that's in it, or if there's anything else within the mist that's in it, or.
I think this is the source for all the portals. This blue energy. That is my theory. And I think we must destroy this orb.
I'm actually in the same mind of the Inquisitor right now. That was my plan as well.
Shatter it upon the ground, and we will be rid of this evil tower forever.
Let me take a look at it first.
We could be trapped here forever.
So Tegan approaches the sphere. I haven't heard anybody say they touched it yet, but as you approach the sphere and look into it, you get the distinct sense that it's a very bad thing.
This is evil. Evil thing.
Oh, yes. This is the heart of this evil tower.
This is what you've been looking for.
I can hear it beating, thumping.
So what do we do?
I should mention also, Tegan, as you've approached closely to this thing, that you notice that the bronze cradle upon which this object is sitting, first of all, you notice that it's like fused to the floor. You don't even know that you would be able to get it out with magic. But you notice that there is some kind of magical inscription upon it.
Okay. I would there's a. Let me look. Hold on. I gotta read real quick, guys. Hold on.
All right.
Take a look at it and see.
This appears to be a travel spell, which if you were to read this incantation aloud and cast it, you might be, you assume you would be teleported somewhere.
This is maybe the final way out of the tower. Whether we destroy this giant sphere, we will read this incantation, and we'll be out of here. And we will have rid this town of Carbuncle of evil.
Yeah, maybe all the
I've
babies,
got it all figured out.
Maybe all the babies born from now on won't be touched,
Oh, yes. What happens if we rock this cradle? Speaking of...
It is unrockable as it is fused to the floor.
Ah. Well...
Let's look at the elf statues real quick first before we smash the orb. Anything... you said they're well armored. Are they armed as well? Do they have like stone weapons and stuff? What are they made of? What kind of positions are they in?
They seem to be carved out of the same type of stone as everything else. But yes, they are armed with bows and swords.
Do you have any of that molding magic left?
I have 3 more castings of that molding magic, yes.
You could just mold over their weapons in case these statues come alive, since they will be harmless.
That's true. I would assume their weapons are size 1 or smaller.
Yeah, sure.
So I would just, for the sake of being extra cautious, maybe take those and turn them into clay and then pull them off the statue and then, I don't know, effectively remove them. Maybe.
Okay.
Do we have any rope at all? Does anyone have rope?
No.
Nope.
Not in this game, I don't.
Yeah. Well, I was going to put a trip rope so that when they come alive, they just all trip.
I do have another more powerful earth magic that I might be able to trap at least some of them into a cube of stone.
And I like how you said when they come alive, not if.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, so I could drop mold earth or stone, my second level
Mold them
earth spell.
together in one giant elf.
That's true. That gives me a cube of earth or stone 4 yards on a side. So 4 yards by 4 yards by 4 yards. So 12
Cubic
12
yards.
feet. Yeah.
12 cubic feet, yeah.
When they come alive, they will be a gelatinous elf cube.
That takes a minute, and at the end of that minute, I can reshape the earth and stone in that area as if it was clay. So, I don't know. I don't like these elf statues anyway. Elves, nobody likes elves, so might as well just take these things out regardless. I'll go ahead and drop
on
that.
aesthetic grounds, if nothing else. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll maybe change them into dwarves. Maybe make them one magnificently beautiful dwarf belly.
Yeah. Well, it's starting to get a little self-aggrandizing, there, pal.
Maybe. I don't know. Been hanging around you too long, I think.
So you mold these majestic. Well, you probably don't think they're majestic.
Oh no, not at all. Gross.
Obscene.
These elf statues into magic them into clay and then mold the clay into a giant dwarf belly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Of my likeness, just a big, magnificent Tegan belly. I mean, I'm no artist, mind you, so probably just looks like a rock, a boulder,
Big boulder,
if you will. But maybe put a little navel right in the middle of it.
As long as it's got the belly button, it's clear.
Just carve T-GUNN into it, so it's just on my these ancient works of art that we have come now destroy that forever will now just be graffitied with my name on them.
Very lovely work indeed.
Okay, well, assuming those things were going to come to life and kill us, we may have mitigated that risk. So, Randolphus, I think it's time you take care of that orb.
Yes. Now down to business. Now I will approach it, and I will kind of just hover my hands over it just to see if I can feel any energy.
Feel the power.
Yes.
So you hover your hands over it, and you don't feel anything physically, but you do begin to feel a bit of existential dread, as though this thing were corrupt beyond any possible redemption.
Yes. This thing is immensely evil. So, now does it look like it is just resting on the cradle, or is it actually fused to the cradle?
It appears to just be resting on the cradle and looks as though it could be lifted, but it does look as though it's probably quite heavy.
Yeah, and I'm already got one orb here.
Yeah, well, I'm going to start off by throwing like a... I don't know if I have any... well, I'm sure I have some sort of cloak. Well, I have a robe, so I'll momentarily take off my Inquisitor robe and... which I have nothing under. No.
You said that was lewd.
Landy Elves.
No, yeah, he's got something on. Long underwear. And he's gonna...
It's like some puritanical long underwear with like 15 layers, you know.
Mormon magic underwear.
Yeah.
And he's gonna throw that over the orb to see what happens.
So the Randolphus throws his robe over the orb. And aside from sort of, you not being able to see it anymore, doesn't seem that anything happens.
Okay. Well, at least we won't have to look at it. And, because, I say we need to hit this with something blunt. Do we have any sort of...
I could throw some magic stone at it.
Well, as you know, as a geologist, it would have to be something harder than this material to shatter it. What does this look like?
This immense broadsword here, maybe I could take a swipe at it. Thing's taller than I am, technically. So maybe I just take a great big swing, see if we can shatter it.
You will chip your sword, I'm sure of it.
Hold on, everybody stand back. Everybody stand back. Let me try something.
All right. Stand back here. Let the man work.
You're going to sit on the orb like an egg and hatch a demon.
I'm going to run at it with my magnificent belly.
Get a nice belly push, like a pissed off umpire.
The energy from this clash will destroy us all. The belly, the masses. Oh no!
It may end up there, but not there yet. So I will take a step back, and I will get on the opposite side of the room from them, and I will cast stone blades on it. I will use a point of strain to vamp it up a little bit, and I will fling shards of stone at it in a 3-yard long cone. So I'll get about 8 feet away or so and do that at it.
You wanna very quickly remove your robe from it, Randolphus, so that your robe doesn't get fucked up?
Yes, I'll do it at the last second.
All right.
So I don't know what it takes to hit a inanimate object, but that is a
automatic hit.
14. Okay. And that's coming in at 8 damage.
All right. It makes when the stone hits it, it makes a sort of a ringing noise, but does not shatter.
No, does it chip or anything?
It does appear as though it's taking damage. I think that got muted somehow.
Yep. On the other side of the room, I failed my strain roll, so I blow up and within a yard of myself, and hurt the wall a little bit. But it looks like it had some effect. I don't know, not very much. But
well, now I'm gonna swing this great big. And I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure this sword is green. It's like greenish metal, I think.
I vaguely remember that being
Yeah. And so I'm going to come up and swing it over my head. I'm going to run at it in slow motion. I mean, I'm running fast, but when the viewer sees it, it's in slow motion. Right. Yeah. And that's how I'm picturing it in my mind. And I swing and as hard as I can, right towards kind of where that, little bit of damage already occurred. And that's an automatic hit, so I won't roll. And
just roll damage.
Just roll normal damage? Okay.
Yep.
And, I got a 6 for damage, which is not very much.
So that's, 14 altogether. All right, well, it appears to... it does not shatter, but it does appear to begin cracking a bit.
Let's hit it again. Step back.
Let me take a whack at it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, let's all do it.
I want to go too.
So we'll all feel a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, I will smack it with my staff. Yeah. Okay. No. Do we need to, like...
You don't need to roll the hit or anything, you just roll damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what does my staff do? Oh, that's, okay. Let's see. 7 damage.
And you smack this thing with your staff, shattering into you don't even know how many pieces, and releasing this blue smoke. And out of the blue smoke come 5 small demons.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he did it.
All right.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Well, certainly they appear out of this blue smoke and
Parlay.
don't look like they're very interested in a parlay.
I wish we had these elves to help us fight, become alive and fight.
Oh, now, yeah. And was there? And what was the other portal situation in here? Is just the one we came in?
There was a.
No, there was.
Yeah,
Okay, well.
There's the stairs down, and there's the spell inscribed.
Yes.
In the cradle, or the bronze.
Is that still there?
It is, as far as you know.
This might be a hold hands and read the incantation, see what happens sort of moment.
Well, if we could do that before we get eaten or nibbled.
How long would it take to read the incantation?
A turn.
Now, what size are these demons? Are these tiny demons or medium demons?
They're like half size. So they're small. They're bigger than tiny demons. Tiny demons are 1/4. These are half, like about half human size.
Oh, my closer, tiny demon.
I was thinking the exact same thing. You beat me to it. I was waiting for I should have harmonized. All right. Well,
everybody huddle up. Let's get out of here.
I just have to at least get one smack on a demon.
Well, they might not let us perform ritual magic anyway. You know,
we'll see what happens. I will take whatever turn I need to read the magic incantation.
And let's all stand back to back, you know, in that like classic fighter team style. We're all back to back and cameras circling around us like the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, these small demons... you might be able to... I'm going to rule that you can't quite finish the... Well, no. Now I'm debating whether I want to just smack you a few times. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to. Yeah, so Tegan begins reading this incantation. You are all instantly teleported outside of this tower.
I knew it. But it's the year... We're in the time of that...
1955.
Roll a d6.
I need some plutonium.
3.
2.
1.
Nice. So
Blast off.
that is how many yards away from the tower you were teleported, and then roll 2d6.
See how many mutations we have.
7. 7 as well.
9.
2 7s and a 9. Well, that is how many yards in the air
Oh, shit.
Damn. What is
you
that, like
appear outside
21
the tower.
feet or something?
Survive!
So, yeah, so it was 2 7s and a 9, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Now, wait. Is this feet? Meters?
Yards.
Yard. Okay, yards. Yeah.
Which
Not-
I guess
not
is basically like a
horrible.
meter.
20
I
feet
mean-
up and 30 feet up, roughly. We'll see.
Yeah, so for each 10 feet, basically, roll a d6 and take that much damage when you hit the ground.
Try to land on my belly.
I got 6.
I'm sorry
points
for-
of damage.
For what? How many? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
You you got a 9, right?
Yeah.
So that'll be 3d6.
Oh, okay.
I took 3 damage.
And I took 6, but I'm going to immediately drink my health potion and restore 6.
11 damage for me.
That's not too bad.
Oh, knock wind out of me though. Hey, whoa.
And you see from your sprawled upon the ground and injured from the fall positions in various places around the tower that the tower itself is sort of flickering like a fluorescent light bulb when you like first turn it on, you know? But then again, like a fluorescent light bulb, stops and has popped fully into existence. And when that happens, the portal that you used to enter initially disappears and just becomes part, the wall, basically.
We have dispelled the magic.
Yeah,
And,
but there's demons in there.
Yeah.
There are, but they can't get out now. They're trapped in there forever. And, unfortunately for your future nightclub / planetarium plans, the light inside the glowing orb also becomes extinguished.
No, we're going back in. Going back in. Here we
Yep. Yeah, hammer and chisel. We're going back in.
go. Hey, let me rest.
Unfortunately, there's no way to get back in.
Yeah, give me
Well,
a
do we-
rest. I can get through that stone wall.
Do we feel that this magic's been like a curse has been lifted here? Like even this is just going to become a permanent part of the landscape, all covered with ivy, and kids a generation from now will tell that it used to be a ghost tower sort of thing. And I mean, it just actually accomplished the Inquisitor's mission. I wonder.
Yes, you believe that is indeed the case, that destroying that artifact which you shattered has broken whatever foul magic was responsible for the teleporting and the glowing orb and all of that has just been dispelled, it seems.
But we'll never really know why, the whys and wherefores of it.
Yeah, but we got out.
I know why. It's because we prospered.
No, I mean, I wonder why it was here in the first place, you know what I mean?
Oh.
What his point was and who built it. And some things just got to remain mysteries, I guess.
It was the elves. I blame the elves.
Well, it's generally, law of averages suggests, it's Elves' fault for any given core. I mean, that goes without saying.
Now we just have to put up a warning sign on this tower about the demons.
Yeah, like warning demons trapped within, sort
Yeah.
of.
Yes, leave it alone.
So there was nothing explicitly stating this within the tower or anything like that, but it seems from the evidence likely that what happened here is some ancient time ago. And that's great English. At some
In
point,
an ancient time ago. In a place.
The elves got a hold of this artifact and sealed it away in this tower with powerful magic. And then the magic that held it in another dimension eventually began to, over time deteriorate, and then it began manifesting itself in the real world and causing all these poor people in this town, all sorts of unfortunate, they were touched, as they say, by the gods. And that was probably caused by the corruption of the artifact, which you just destroyed.
Stupid elves should have just killed the demons to start with.
Stupid, weak elves and their weak magic.
We're 100% in agreement. High five.
Yeah, triple high five.
Don't you throw that tentacle up. Don't trick me.
We'll have like a Rocky movie ending with all of us high-fiving in the pasture that slowly turns into a painting.
Yeah,
We'll have to jump in the air first, so we
yeah.
we hover there, and the credits roll.
So I'll just mention for funsies that had someone picked the artifact up and peered into its misty interior while holding it, the artifact will offer you a corruption in exchange for casting clairvoyance, allowing you to cast a clairvoyance.
That's kind of why I wanted to throw that cloak over it, or that robe over it.
Yeah, but you had to be holding it for that to happen. But yeah, that's good thinking. I mean, you're very, very much on the right page.
Yeah, good thing that didn't happen to Tegan, because he absolutely would have taken that deal. So,
while we're just talking I can stop talking in character now. But while we're just talking for funsies, what would have happened if we had climbed that ladder in the? Would that have been an obvious thing to do? That would have led to a problem?
Yes. So if you climb that ladder, you were teleported to a different chamber, the Guardian's Chamber, and you would have. I mean, you could have escaped potentially. You couldn't have avoided a fight completely, but you would have had to fight the thing and then had to figure out how to get out of that room either after you killed it or while you were fighting it. And I mean, it's a nasty thing. I mean, I don't remember without flipping through the book and looking at it, which I'm thankful I don't have to do. I don't remember exactly how many hit points it has, but it's like 150.
Oh, well, yeah. That'll be the next 7 episodes, fighting that thing.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, no joke.
Well, okay. Now we've avoided.
Well, I'm glad we went through the wardrobe then. Yeah.
That's right.
Avoided the TPK, but we're stuck. We're stuck with the Inquisitor.
Nothing left to do now but go back to the bar and have a drink with the 3-armed lady.
Except for
she got killed by a werewolf. Yeah.
Well, have a drink in remembrance of the 3-armed lady.
Go. That's what he meant. Yeah. To the 3-armed lady. To the 3-armed lady. All the 3-armed ladies out there like her.
Well, her son's still around, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So have a drink with him in remembrance of his 3-armed mom. So
sounds good.
Yeah. Who? You. I mean, it might be a little awkward given that you did bust into his house when he was like trying to tend to the body and like drag it away and burn it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a drink, we can settle that over a few drinks. I'm sure he understands the important mission that we were on at the time. So
in time, all will be forgiven. I mean, after all, there was some chance of them becoming infected with lycanthropy. So you did ultimately did the town a favor, even if he's not real happy about what happened to his mom. All right. Well, I think it might be slightly short after editing and everything, but I think that was a pretty good episode and pretty decent adventure. And I look forward to picking up some more Demon Lord at some point in the future. But I got a whole bunch of stuff I want to do, and the things I got in my mind that I kind of might want to do, and I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So many games, so little time. But we come too far down the Demon Lord road, though, to not ultimately go back at some point. And
I agree, and I like these characters.
I like my character anyway. I'm not so sure about everybody else, but I like me. So, yeah, no, I do. There's a good group of characters, although I do miss Rusty.
Well, maybe we can find ourselves a new Rusty somewhere. Maybe like a busty Rusty, female conflict.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, with images of a busty Rusty fresh in my mind, I suppose we'll sign off for there.
Watch out. Slather some green grease on these big old titties of mine.
Oh my.